morning, New York's Times Square was going to be the next target of the accused Boston bombers. The surviving Boston bombing suspect has told investigators the pair intended to drive to New York with the remaining explosives, but their car ran out of petrol.
Two men in their 30s have died in a shooting in Sydney's West. Police say they found the bodies in a house in Westley and have cordoned off the area.
And the United States suspects the Syrian government has used chemical weapons against the rebels. Defence Secretary Chuck Hagel says US intelligence has detected the small-scale use of sarin gas.
The decision that he will be running for politics, running for federal politics. A lot of discussion around whether he'd take on Wayne Swan in his Brisbane seat, but he's now said he's going to be launching a new political party. It's sort of the old United Australia Party. He says it's going to have pretty much all the policies of the coalition, except for a few that, of course, are dear and near to his heart. So he's going to be standing candidates himself. He'll be running. He is a rather controversial character, but you never know. He may get traction, particularly in the state of Queensland.
You never know. So would you vote for Clive Palmer and his United Australia Party?
A day after the disaster, they're still finding survivors. Heavy lifting gear being brought in to help. And then they pull a woman from the rubble. She's alive, they shout. But many more people are still trapped inside. Rescuers find this man crying for help, but unable to move.
Save us, brother. I beg you, brother. I want to live. It's so painful here. I have 2 little children.
Then there's another desperate voice from deep in the darkness.
It would have been better to die than enduring such pain. But we live. Please save us.
Relatives have been scouring lists of the dead. A nearby school has been turned into a makeshift morgue. Many still have no idea what happened to their loved ones. But for some, it's the news they most dread.
My sister died in there. We worked in the factory together. I'm only alive because I wasn't there yesterday.
This is just the latest in a string of disasters for Bangladesh's huge clothing industry. It means questions too for UK and other retailers who buy from its factories. Now Bangladesh has declared a national day of mourning, and anger is growing, with garment workers taking to the streets. For too long, they say, the human cost of making cheap clothes has been ignored.
The weather for today, mostly fine around the country. A possible shower, though, forecast for Brisbane and Hobart. It'll be sunny elsewhere.